There are certain certainties in life. Bears do poo in the woods, the Pope does indeed wear a hat. And if you're a teacher who makes a video on social media having a bit of a moan about the struggles of teaching, you will definitely get comments from people who have never stepped foot in a classroom telling you how easy your job is and therefore you should just shut up. I've been making videos for years, so I'm quite accustomed to it. I tend to just ignore it because I know these people don't really understand what it's like stepping in a classroom. But there's always conversations in the comment section on any video that I make where I am sort of venting my frustrations at what education's become. And this is the thing, I love teaching. I think teaching's the best job in the world when you get the environment right. A lot of the videos I make where I'm venting my frustrations are around the education system and how the government, Ofsted, have decimated it. Now, I make my videos aimed at fellow teachers and educators to hopefully make them feel like they're not the only ones who are going through the same feelings, and anyone else who's interested in education can get an insight into the realities of it. But I'm always amazed at how triggered people are in other jobs, how quick they are to always jump on and sort of go, oh, it's not that bad because you get all those holidays. And I'm convinced that it's the only job where that happens. I don't know whether this is social media, but every so often the algorithm will throw a video at me of someone in a different industry venting about their job. And I'm like, yeah, bet it's like that, you know, bet, because common sense tells you that in every job there are positives and negatives. I never once thought of going, you don't know how lucky you are. You are a lawyer and you get paid to argue. I argue in my job and I don't even get, it's not even part of my job description. What's that, you work in admin? Listen, I do more hours than you of admin in my job, don't even get paid for that. What, you work from home, do you? Get to be flexible when you go on holidays rather than paying through the roof during school. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Because I understand that in any job, you're going to have positives and negatives. The thing about teaching is, I am first-hand seeing the decimation of our education system because of the powers that be, the chronic underfunding, the lack of trust, the lack of support, the ridiculous workload that ultimately has absolutely no impact on teaching and learning, which is resulting in over 40,000 teachers leaving the profession. And I'm looking at that, seeing a profession, a job that I love, just be ruined, knowing that the biggest impact that's going to have is on the children's education. So by venting that, you know, that's the aim, is to try and bring awareness, to hopefully bring change, to save a profession that I really care about. I think the reason that it seems to happen with teachers more than any other profession is because that's the only job where people think they know what it's like, even though they've never done it, because everyone went to school, they had an experience of school, but never from the perspective of being a teacher. But they can make those assumptions and think, oh, it's not that hard, I went to school, teachers were fine. It's like critiquing the pilot of an airplane because, you know, you've been on a flight before as a passenger. Whereas with other jobs, you sort of go, well, I've never worked that job, so I don't know the complexities, the ins and outs, where that doesn't seem to be applied with teaching. It's just this narrative of, well, it can't be that hard because you get all these holidays. Well, if it is the way you say, why have we got this massive recruitment and retention crisis? If the holidays are this be-all and end-all that you keep commenting and going on about, why not choose teaching? Get in the profession. We're desperate for more teachers. Come along, see how you get on. Let us know.